Your morning news now. Early voting starts today in several states, including Minnesota, where both President Trump and his Democratic rival Joe Biden will make appearances. Trump will visit Bemidji, while Biden is planning his campaign stop in Duluth. Donald Trump nearly won Minnesota in 2016 and is hoping it's a state he could turn red in November. Minnesota hasn't voted Republican in a presidential race since 1972, and it has steadily moved farther away from the president since then. A CBS News Battleground Tracker poll also shows Biden leading in Wisconsin, where President Trump held a campaign rally last night.
Hello, Wisconsin. To right here, give me the proper pronunciation.
President Trump took the stage in Mosinee, happens to all of us, looking to boost enthusiasm. Trump criticized his opponent Joe Biden's record on jobs, immigration, and foreign policy. Meanwhile, Biden took voter questions at a town hall near Scranton, Pennsylvania, and went after the president's early handling of the coronavirus pandemic, calling it close to criminal. The two will square off in their first debate on September 29th. Vice President Mike Pence will return to Wisconsin and Minnesota next week. The vice president will visit Eau Claire on Thursday, where he will deliver remarks at Midwest Manufacturing. Pence will then travel to Minneapolis, where he will take part in a listening session with law enforcement. More details about his visit will be released in the coming days.
Well, it is a cold start to this Friday. We have a frost advisory in effect for some of our eastern communities, including Clark, Jackson, Monroe, Juneau, Adams, and Pepin County. Goes until 8 a.m. and a freeze warning in effect for Eau Claire, Chippewa, and Dunn County, also till 8 a.m. Make sure to cover up those sensitive plants.
We are just receiving information that a U.S. Forest Service firefighter has died while battling a wildfire in the San Bernardino National Forest in California. In a news release this morning, the Forest Service says the death occurred Thursday as crews battled the El Dorado fire. The name of the firefighter is being withheld until family members are notified. Forest fires raging along the West Coast are continuing to be a threat to property and people's health. Doctors at Mayo Clinic in Rochester say small particles in the smoke and haze can be very problematic for your lungs. So far in the Midwest, we have dodged the worst of it. However, the smoky air is so dangerous near the fires that 1 in 10 ER visits in Oregon are for asthma-like conditions. Happening now, you can provide feedback for a study on how to prevent future flooding in our community. About $2 million in federal grants are being used to create plans for dams that failed in August of 2018. The dams are in the Coon Creek and West Fork Kickapoo watersheds. Vernon County leaders want to know what people are concerned about in those areas. Public comments and questions will be accepted through the end of the month, and more information can be found at wfkandccwatersheds.com.
We've also had multiple facilities that now have positive residents at a higher rate than we have seen the entire pandemic.
La Crosse is seeing a rapid increase in COVID-19 positive cases among the 20 to 29 age range, and health officials say this age range poses a big risk to older populations. Health experts say the workforce for nursing homes relies on younger individuals, and when they come into work, potentially with COVID-19, they're putting a very vulnerable population at risk. Local officials say they've met with leaders from area universities and colleges to discuss about education and safety measures because they are closest to this age group. There is no longer a fee to ride the bus in La Crosse, at least for the rest of the year. La Crosse MTU says passes or fares are no longer being collected. Riders have not needed passes on buses since April. Anyone using the transit is asked to wear masks and maintain social distancing on and while waiting for buses. Today is your last day to take part in the 51st annual Oktoberfest photography contest. It's open to anyone with categories for students and adults. Submissions are due today by noon. Details are available on the Oktoberfest website. Meanwhile, if you were hoping to find the Oktoberfest medallion, you're out of luck. It was found yesterday morning under a pole in Bluffview Park on La Crosse's south side. It was located by Amy Ellingson, a retired Logan High School teacher.
Well, it is a chilly start to this Friday. 29 degrees in Black River Falls, 34 in Eau Claire, 40 in La Crosse. It's going to be another cool afternoon. We'll see sunny to partly sunny skies. Temperatures topping out near 64. Now we warm up a little for the weekend. Lots of sunshine, 68 on Saturday, low 70s on Sunday, but it's going to be breezy on Sunday with those winds gusting to 30 miles an hour.
We want to thank you for sharing your Friday morning with us. We hope you have a great weekend. We'll look forward to seeing you right back here on Monday morning.